Good afternoon, Patriots. Mr. Beckwith coming to you again here with our AHS Together broadcast for the day. We hope you enjoyed your online classes today. We also hope you enjoyed Cosmo this week. At the end of our broadcast today, if you want to stay on, there's another video that you can watch of him popping into some of our Zoom classes. So stick around for that. Adversity and sacrifice bring forth the blessings of heaven. We learned that in the hymn, Come, Come Ye Saints. It's been almost 2 weeks in our brave new world of physical distancing and online education. We're in our homes most of the time. Missionaries and citizens from around the world are returning to their homelands. It creates mixed emotions of anxiety and excitement all at the same time. It's difficult not to be tied to the hour-by-hour flood of news during a global response like this. If there's anything in our lifetime that has taught us a little of what it must have felt like to be in a great world war, this might be it. Though we are grateful that the global community is working together in many ways instead of fighting against each other, right? Well, let's talk about our school schedule. We know that some of you are wondering exactly what we have decided in our board. So, with feedback from our Health and Safety Committee, we have recommended to our board that there be no return to school and continuation of American Heritage School online classes through May 1st. This date is tied to Governor Herbert's Lead Utah Emergency Response Plan and also the order for public schools that he gave on Tuesday of this week not to reconvene until May 1st at the earliest. We are also preparing our school community, and we want you to be prepared for the possibility of no return to school for the rest of the term. Graduation might still be held as a special event in May or June or even later in the summer, as might some other capstone experiences like senior week and prom, but we are not seriously considering extending the school year into the summer, even if the governor gives the all-clear orders to return in late May or June. So that's where we are now. The responses that we have received from our board and Health and Safety Committee have been unanimous, so please circle May 1st at this point as our earliest return to school date, and we'll keep you posted on some of those capstone experiences. We know that there's nothing easy about these decisions, and we appreciate your support and your grace and your cheerful responses, doing whatever you can in your power. We'll talk about that a little bit towards the end of this broadcast too. It just reminds me of Doctrine and Covenants section 123. Get to that in a moment. All right, let's do some announcements. First of all, some good news. We are approaching nearly 4,000 families who have joined our free American Heritage School worldwide online platform in the last week and a half alone. And that even includes some other schools. We are very grateful to Peter Connect, Dr. Riboldi, our entire American Heritage Worldwide staff for their heroic work this last week and a half. We've even had some of our hourly employees here who we have redeployed to customer service there to help in that way. We've also seen an increase, surprising, maybe not so surprising, of families and students who are wanting to join our live-streamed AHS online classes for current on-campus students. Sometimes those are friends of current students, sometimes they're students who were alumni at the school that just want to get on and see each other. But either way, we are making it clear to everyone in the school community that students not enrolled at the school may only join AHS online live stream classes under 2 conditions. Number 1, they may join with a parent as a sincere family applicant to the school, so if they're considering applying, that's one condition. And number 2, if that's the case, they must also go through, that is to say, the parent must also go through the admissions office with a request to observe classes as part of their application or investigation of the school and their interest to enroll. So those two things, and then non-students will be welcome to join our live online classes. Well, we hope you've seen the reading lists that we've posted to Veracross. Take a look at those, some of the favorite books that we've recommended. If you're getting a little bit too much screen time, try reading a book. There's a ton of great recommendations there. We're also working on a library checkout system, especially for some of our primary elementary students who need leveled readers. So our library is working hard on that. There's going to be a system for you to indicate when you're ready to pick up new books, and we can put them here and for you to pick up. Just watch for more details on that. And many thanks to Mrs. McConkey and our library staff. They've done such a great job there. Okay, some of you have asked about service hours, and what we want to say to you about service hours, because 30 are typically required in a year before you can apply for readmission to the school. We want you not to worry about that right now. We are coming up with some ideas that we hope you can help us with from home. Some of those ideas include uniform mending and processing, costume design, cleaning, ironing and mending, sending notes or drawings to people isolated in care facilities, hospitals, missions around the world, even reading one of your child's literature books and helping our curriculum committee with some of the decisions that we make about literature pieces that have been proposed. And one real significant need that we have right now is to help Mr. Buer, our communications director, who also is responsible for our yearbook. He needs some help with picture submissions and gathering for the yearbook. So there will be a link on Veracross that you can help and serve in that way as well. So there are a lot of ways that we will need your help. We don't want you to worry about how many hours will be required for admission or class requests next year. We'll get those details to you soon. Okay, so that's service hours for now. Stay tuned. Also, let your high school students know that there is a high school chat that is happening every Tuesday and Thursday at 2:15. That's a Zoom social gathering for our high school students. I think today they're doing, or maybe today and next time, they're doing a Kahoot, question and answer, guessing things about faculty members and friends. It should be a lot of fun. I understand there's some chocolate involved, some chocolate awards involved for that. So jump on, high school students, and enjoy each other. Okay, here's some top parent feedback and student feedback that we've received today and yesterday. First of all, you are hoping that we can take some pressure off of students as it relates to GPA, especially high school students. This is an entire global curveball that has been thrown to students around the world, not only in high school, but college and other levels. And so we are talking about some ways that we can give you choices about how this American Heritage Online and your courses affect your GPA. We're hoping to do it in a way that everyone will have the benefit of doubt, everyone will have an opportunity to improve their GPAs, but that it won't disaffect or harm your GPAs. We still will expect work, we still will expect credit, we need to give you credit, but we want to take some of that pressure off, and we'll announce more details about that soon. Also, homework load, just the quantity of work that you're being asked to do, especially in high school. We're giving teachers some more instructions and some options that might take some pressure off there for you. So just stay tuned, keep working hard, you're doing a great job, but be kind to yourselves, be gentle to yourselves, and remember that structure and accountability is important if we're going to make progress and master these subjects and disciplines. But at the same time, we want to give you options and hope that you all can have a good experience with your AHS online classes. Okay? Well, let's go to some thank you notes. We'll just read one today. This is from a family that said the following. Mr. Beckwith challenged us to do a service of some kind this week, so we talked about it as a family and thought of all the missionaries in our neighborhood who are coming home. We came up with a little something to drop off on their doorstep as they are in quarantine to let them know we are thinking of them. It was a roll of toilet paper in this case with a sign that says, quote, "Welcome home. The work of the Lord will continue to roll forward. We love you," close quote. I think that's wonderful. These missionaries who are coming home will be for 2 weeks or longer, in many cases longer, in a very difficult position, not knowing when they will be reassigned, but still missionaries. And these kinds of contacts are beautiful for inspiring them, keeping their hopes up, and keeping them smiling. Okay, well, why don't we close with this passage from the Scriptures, from Doctrine and Covenants. This is a beautiful, almost poetic verse, 2 verses actually, of counsel to us in times of waves and storm. Here it is, Doctrine and Covenants, section 123, verses 16 and 17. You know, brethren, that a very large ship is benefited very much by a very small helm in the time of a storm, by being kept workways with the wind and the waves. Therefore, dearly beloved brethren, let us cheerfully do all things that lie in our power, and then may we stand still with the utmost assurance to see the salvation of God and for His arm to be revealed. Stay tuned for the Cosmo video. Keep on marching. Keep on serving in the spirited march of the Patriots. We love you. We appreciate you. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Thanks, everyone.
Cosmo, do you have any advice for us besides dancing and staying healthy? He says make sure you think and write and put good words.
No, it's not because it's exercise.
Eat a lot. We love you, Cosmo. Oh, he's the best. There's the black dragon. No. Bye, Cosmo. Hey, we love you.